slightly different angle because I was texting my friend to figure out fabrics for the fall pattern line, and I lost track of time, and I like glanced at the phone and it was 2:59, and I went, oh, I've got to go. We'll talk about this later. So, welcome everyone. My table is a mess, but only because I haven't been doing a lot. Well, I've been doing a lot. Been prepping a lot of stuff today, so that way I can like spend, I don't know, like a week or two just sewing and filming, and then I can spend a week or two just editing, and then I should have, oh, let's see, 1, 2, 8 videos plus other fluffy content that I want to mix in. So yeah, there's a lot going on behind the scenes right now, and it's all kind of exciting. So hello everyone who's commented. All right, I actually remembered to bring up my water today. Do you guys want to see some of the fabric I have for the fall pattern line? Oh, so excited. So I told you guys that the plan for fall was to do menswear, right? So I was thinking we could make a lovely suit, like a summer suit kind of. So it's not going to be heavily structured because this fabric is really lightweight, but I wanted to make like a suit out of this. It's going to be lined. And then I'm going to give you guys my button-up shirt pattern, like my straight button-up with the inset sleeve pattern for this fall line, and I thought this would be really pretty for it. I also have some gray suiting that I have been wanting to make a pair of slacks and a vest out of, so that will also be part of the fall pattern line. And then I do a tailored button-up only with like a tie neck. And a bishop sleeve is something that I've done. Well, I haven't done the tie neck and bishop sleeve, but I want to give you guys that option for the fall line. So last I counted, we're going to end up with like 7 patterns in the fall line, which is crazy. Fully support the mixing historical garments in Lolita because that's pretty much what Lolita is. I mean, mainstream Lolita, not really, because you have like actual brands that do actual things, but like the spirit of Lolita is history bounding, which I think is really cool. That's why I couldn't figure out like whether to call my Belle project like Lolita Belle or History Bounding Belle, because it's both. So, okay. You guys are here to see me pattern a vest. And I will be drinking a lot of water because I have a headache, and I think it's from dehydration, so I'm just going to drink lots of water today. Of course the pattern's underneath the tripod. Alright. Sorry for the wobbly content. That's now over. We'll slide the mat over. I just need the paper. I don't need all that. Okay. Cool. So I just basically drew out, I don't like that angle. I basically just drew out like a basic pattern block. So this is going to be the back of the vest. We're not going to do anything with the back of the vest because I think that'll be perfect if it's cut on the fold or even on a seam. This will be perfect the way that it is. It'll give the necessary shape. It's good. The front, on the other hand, is what we're going to be adjusting, because if you look in like Edwardian extant garments and the Janet Arnold patterns, they always have 2 bust starts that go in the front. And I kind of want to copy that for this vest and give the vest like a little bit of a taper to just like make it look as historical as possible while still being a modern pattern. So that's what we're going to do today. Let me adjust the camera angle so so you can see what I'm working on, and I can also see the comments. The work right here, it's about middle screen. Cool. Awesome. So this is a basic block. We're going to have to decide the neckline, which I think I want it to be just above the apex point, maybe about an inch, and definitely a V-neck. So we'll trim that. There's a dart in the side and a dart in the center, not the center front, but a dart into the waist, and so I need to move this fullness so it's straight in the waist. Anyway, that's a brief overview of what we're doing. Let's just get to work. So if I want to go general rule of frame is you go either an inch or 3/4 of an inch below the apex point so you don't end up with the pointy boob problem. So we're going to go 3/4 of an inch. I also want this to be the darts to be either an inch or a 1/2 inch apart. Let's split the difference. Alrighty. I have no idea what I'm doing, just in case anyone was curious. But this dart is 1.5 inches, so we'll just straight up move that 1.5 inches over there. Draw that dart. This is so messy. Okay, we're going to make a clean pattern at the end of this. I didn't mean to completely cut that, but that's fine. This will need to get taped up to here. But this is more than 1.5 inches. It's 2.5. Cool. That just means that we will cut up this. All right. I don't need the full roll. I need pieces. So if the distance from there to there is 5.5, that'd be 2 1/4. 2 3/4 is what that math is. So right now I'm just test folding the darts to make sure I like how they all line up and stuff. That one lines up nice. This front one doesn't line up as nice. Oh, I also wanted to add the curve. So this is going to go here. So I need about 3 inches, 3.5 with the thing. We're just going to take this thing down again. So I'm going to do this at 5 inches, and I can always make it shorter if I want. I can't really adjust the pattern to make it bigger, but this also creates a nice sweepy continuous line from there, but it's going to react differently once the darts are in. Not once the darts are in, once the darts are marked. So if we refold this, jagged. Like, I don't know if you guys, oh, there you guys can see it. Look how jagged that ends up being just because of the curve, right? But if we end up folding it this way instead, which I would probably press it that way. It's less of a problem. Cool. Well, there's our rough. Here's a real question. Do I have enough fabric to make this? Not from that piece. Yes, from here. Just barely going to have enough. Okay. Other things we need to figure out. This is the center front line. I want it to overlap an inch. So where did mark scrap? There it is. Sorry, I'm not really explaining things today. It's mostly just because I don't know what I'm doing, so I don't have a hard time articulating things when I haven't like thought them through. So this is just what we're getting today. So I'm adding an inch, so that way they will overlap by about an inch, and that'll leave me room for the buttons and stuff. The neckline is what we're going to work on next. I want it to be an inch above the apex. Let's do 1.5 inches for seam allowance. Alright, and I think that's our pattern. It's a mess right now. It needs to get cleaned up. But let's open the blinds. Get some light. I think I'm just gonna jump right in. Jump in and do the thing, right? Alright, so I can fit both the front and back on this piece, which is great. Can I fit them both on this one? I think so. I should be able to. Just barely. Just barely. Cool. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be cut on the slight bias because I want the center front to be lined up with the plaid. So this is gonna be fun. Let's get cutting, shall we? What can I weigh this down with? This will work. shoot, I think I cut things wrong. Alright, let's see if I can finagle this. Yep, darn it. Because I'm trying to pattern match this. I should have switched. Alright, well. You know what? It's a ½ inch. We'll deal with it. I would rather have the pattern match. Couldn't really flip it so the shoulder was near me because the distance from here to here would still be off. The fabric was longer on this side than it was on this side. There's the front cut. We'll put in the markings in a minute. Because we'll need to do the markings on this one too. So if we look, I don't know how picky I want to be about pattern matching on the back. Or how picky I can be. That's a side seam that's going to be obstructed by my arm 90% of the time. I don't think I care that much. But I forgot to check this. Perfect. Forgot to check that when I was making the blocks. Alright, so front and back are done and cut out. We need to mark the darts, which is why I have that over here. Where'd the back pattern go? Right here. Cool. Alright. Oops. So if I line up the marks, I should be able to draw decent darts. Well, dart guides. Cool, so that's the back all marked. Here's the front. Why is this so weird? I feel like the fabric just completely shifted, which it did. Not the end of the world, not preferred. Okay. Mark everything on this side, and then we'll be ready to start sewing it together. Cool. Do you guys want to move over to my sewing machine? I'm glad you guys like the ASMR quality of today's stream, because that's all we got. All right. Okay, welcome to the sewing machine. This is a decent enough angle, I guess, for what we're doing. It'd be really cool if I could like test fit this for you before we're out of time. that's what I get for working with the plaid, I guess. I'll show you guys in a minute when I put it on. It's just like the plaid stripes are just like very bent, which I should have expected. But let me sew these and then like baste the whole thing together. So let me get this basted together and then I will show you guys how it's gonna look, and we can, well, I will make more design choices from there. Just ran out. That just makes me really happy because that's not how it usually goes. Okay, how can I adjust you guys? There's my messy floor. Cool. Let's show you guys that angle. So here is the first round of the vest. It's gonna sit probably just about where I want on the back. Yep. It actually looks really good. Wow. Okay. So the pants can sit a little bit higher and still be comfortable. I think on the final pattern, I would just want to lengthen this vest by 1/2 inch because I actually want it to sit exactly where it's sitting. But then if we pin me into it, where's my pins? Okay. You know, I'm not upset. Why would I be upset? I really like it. This dart placement just turned out kind of fantastic. The only thing I really want is I want it to be 1 inch longer. So, I'm gonna have to figure that one out. I might just go and buy some more of this fabric, honestly. Because I want it to hit right there. The bottom of the pant waistband is where I want it to hit. But this is really good for a mock-up. Okay. All right. I'm happy with it. I just saw a whole bunch of comments go by. Looks great, looks nice, cool. Thanks, guys. Yeah, this will be a fun vest to have in the summer pattern line. So, you guys probably noticed, but probably didn't see. These are the bicycle pants that we patterned last week. They are super comfortable. I really like them. I didn't put pockets or anything in the sides. I really just wanted to make them like as simple as possible. So it's kind of the idea of like trying to have one really basic beginner pattern in every line. And the bicycle pants are kind of what that is this time. When this is like lined with a satin, I'll be able to take it on and off so much easier. Okay. Do you guys have any questions? Summer pattern line is getting released on July 5th, I think is the date. The first week in July, so July 5th, I'm pretty sure is that day. We're gonna have 6 patterns in the line: the vest, the bicycle pants, this shirt, the shirt with the ruffle on it, and then Eddie and the simplified version of Eddie. So those are going to be all 6 patterns. The fall line looks like there's going to be 7 patterns. So 2 suits and a shirt, or 2 shirts. Yeah, 2 suits and 2 shirts. The pants will be the same on both suits, which is why it's an odd number and not an even number. But I'm doing 3-piece suits, so you're going to get pants, a vest, and a blazer or a jacket. I'm thinking one will have darts in it and be a little bit more of like a masculine, boxier fit, and the other one will have princess seams and be very form-fitting, feminine. So that's what I'm thinking with that. I've got to go pick fabric for the second suit because I decided I was going to do that yesterday. And I'll start patterning that this week. I have the write-ups for, most of the write-ups for the summer line done. I'm really working hard to like get ahead on the pattern lines. But yeah, I think winter is going to be like all formal, semi-formal wear. So that, and like with a vintage flare, so like T-length dresses, because that's what I wear, and I have 4 patterns planned for that one already. So 2 of them I've had, well, one of them's already made, and then one I've had fabric for a while, and then I'm making a dress for a wedding that's taking place this fall, and then my birthday dress will all be in that line. So there's that. Do you guys have any questions, comments, concerns before we head out? I'm going to sit down for a second because I am running out of energy. Can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait either. I'm really hoping that this summer line does as well as the spring line did. Like that's all I can ask for, is just to like maintain the steady course for like the next 4 releases. If it goes up, it goes up. I just really hope it doesn't go back. But I feel like I'm releasing like a variety of enough things that it's going to, by the time I get to the winter line release, which will be in January, that I will have like enough of a catalog that it'll be like a good foundation catalog, and then I can start building from there. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm hoping for. We'll see. But I have like fabrics that have been underneath my table for a while because I know what I want to do with them, but I haven't had the time to like make those patterns yet. So all of this will be things I will take care of later. But yeah, that is the vest. I am super excited to have like an Edwardian-ish bicycle outfit that I can like wear. I like have a bike trail near my house. Actually, there's a lot of bike trails near my house. But I was going to take my bike out on one of the bike trails and get some like super cute pictures. If I buy more, well, I'm going to. When I get more of this fabric, I will probably look for a coordinating fabric and possibly make myself a new hat, which I'm kind of excited about. I'm wondering if like it should be, because there's like peaches in this, so like a peach and gray hat I think would look really cute and match this really well. And then I really don't want to write up instructions for a hat. I will put out a poll among my friends and let them tell me that I am crazy and 6 patterns is enough. Okay. I think that is all I have for you guys today. Video on Monday. Again, I don't know what it is. Oh, we could look at my content schedule. Where's my planner? I don't know where my planner is. Did I put it away? Planner did not get put away. Okay, I don't know. There it is. It's underneath my patterns. All right. So the videos that I put out about all my sweaters and all my blouses, I also filmed one about all of the skirts that I've made, so that will be Monday's video. And then I think the week after that is going to be Belle, and I'm super excited about the Belle video. But I've got to double check that date with the sponsor. So yeah, I'm excited. So I will see you guys on Monday for a new video where we talk about all of my handmade skirts, which I filmed at the beginning of the year, so it's not all of the skirts I currently have, it's just all the ones I had at the beginning of the year. And then I will see you guys on Thursday for another live. So, alright.